Before we get into this first topic, dog, I had a question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
What's your take on talking like it's over when it ain't over in the relationship?
Man, that right there, to me, that's a messaging. You sending some shit through the airwaves. You
Mm-hmm.
letting me without even saying something, basically. Like you and you can sense it. You can tell it because she'll say some shit or she'll play a certain song, certain music. Yeah, yeah, I've experienced that before. Sure.
Okay.
And my
Yeah.
take on this is like, all right, if you got something to say, feeling some way, then let me know that shit. Don't be sending all these little smoke signals and subliminal messaging and all. Like, nah, chill. What is you saying? Like, and then that's gonna get me to thinking like, all right, how you maneuvering out here?
Right. I'm with you on that. Like me, I personally feel like with stuff like that, you gotta be careful with what you say. You gotta be careful about what comes flying out of your mouth, even if you upset, because you never know what it's gonna do to that next person. Just like we're always told, oh, watch what you say to your girl because emotions, blah blah blah, right? They gonna take it to another level. They
Hmm?
don't. How do they know? How do women know that we won't take it to another level? Like, let's say for instance, you get into an argument and your wife tell you, go ahead, nigga, go fuck any other bitch you want to fuck, and then you go do it. It's what you said. So you got
Yeah,
you got
oh,
dudes out here. You got dudes out here that will take it to another level, just like you will, with no emotions involved. They'll just be like, okay, fuck it, and go do it. They'll call your bluff. That's I feel like when it comes down to the game of psychological warfare between men and women, men cannot play the game that women play, and women can't play the game that we would play. Because it's two totally different levels. You feel me? So if it ain't over, don't say stupid shit to me like, "Oh, go ahead, fuck other bitches," and things like that. And if you really don't want me to do it, no, good and damn well, your little butthole will be hurt if I did something like that.
exactly. You be mad as hell, and then you
Yeah,
gonna try to blame it on. I was just testing you. I wanted to see where your heart was. Nah, man,
yeah,
all that bullshit. You said that shit. That means you wanted me to actually go out here and do it. You could have been just running your mouth, but see, that's the problem. You running your fucking mouth. You gotta shut up. I'm not
yeah.
gonna tell my girl, "Hey, go ahead, fuck other niggas." Why would I want to say some stupid shit like that?
Exactly,
And then she
exactly.
in ooh, we're like, all right, fuck it then, nigga.
Right, right.
Bro, that don't make no sense. Nah, you're not playing
Yeah,
them. That's the game.
yeah,
You're not doing that. Especially
yeah. I think.
like me, because I'm non-confrontational. I'm not about to argue with you. And a nigga like me, like if this was some relationship type shit, was going to putting it like that, you know, most niggas is nonchalant. Niggas be like, oh, all right,
Right, and leave it alone.
leave it alone, leave it be. Some niggas will react and be like, oh, for real? You don't know where my mental is. See, that's the thing, man. A lot of people be in a mental space where it's like you would trigger some shit, and you say some shit like that, it's over.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I just feel like nobody should talk like it's over if it really ain't over. Like, and
Yeah.
us as men, like, we can't. It's certain things we shouldn't say. Like, I mean, obviously, ain't no real man gonna tell their woman, no matter how mad they get, go ahead and fuck other niggas. However, we can still talk sideways to a point where there might not be no return. Like saying stupid shit like, "Ah, bitch, that's why you fell down the stairs the other day. Too bad you ain't break your neck." Petty shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like that's the line that we can take it to just from getting mad. You know what
mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I mean, I ain't never did it, but I can see how it can happen. I can
Oh yeah,
see how it can take it to another level like that. You feel me? But
especially
I don't.
if you super mad and angry, fuck yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everybody say something shit when they get heated. It's just about knowing that line that shit be crossed. Long as you know what line you don't need to be crossing, don't cross it. Shut your ass up. Take your little time out, and we can revisit this shit when you ready to actually talk like an adult.
Be rational. Stop being irrational.
Yeah, yeah, man.
And
But
good question. I like that.
yeah, man. But leading to the next topic. Um, so why do men and women call each other sis and bro if they did the fucky? That's like I really don't understand that at all. Like I don't get called bro by anybody that I've messed with in the past. I don't even really talk to nobody that I messed with, but even if I did, would nobody be trying to parade me around and act like I'm bro?
Yeah. We
You know what
was
I'm
never
saying?
broke in the
Yeah,
day. Slapping skins and going to church, all the hallelujahs, and oh
yeah.
my God. So, nigga, we ain't no bro and sis. We ma'am and sir.
Right, right. I agree with you, dog. Like I feel like that's whack. Like, and I know we were supposed to man, I wish we got somebody on here to contest to that, dog. But on our end, me personally, I'm not gonna sit up here and call a chick my sis if I didn't beat those buns. That hey, listen, that's such and such. We had a thing in the past. That's it. I'm not calling no
Yep.
woman sis if we've been beyond that level. Only people that I call sis is people that it's been strictly platonic with for years,
Yep.
not just 3 years, 4 years, like over a decade. Them the people
Yep.
that I call sis. You feel me? But
Like,
I mean, unfortunately, women do that a lot though.
yeah, women do that shit a lot. They grow up the niggas that they used to fuck with. And, you can't do nothing but laugh because some of that shit you see, some of that shit is like, all right, yeah, that's bro for real. Like that's a solid nigga. Like for instance, Alex, homie Joe, like I went to school, we all went to high school together, but I know their relationship. Like that's really, bro ham.
Right.
And so me and him bros and shit like that is cool. And I ain't feeling no type of way about it at all, at all. But you got some chicks, not speaking on mine, it's the reason why I brought this topic up was because, it's a, security guard nigga, I work with, they were working in my building, whatever, no name, no blame. And he was bitching and complaining about how, she got his girl, got a best friend or a bro that, they supposedly, was just cool with in high school, and their friendship just kept being friends or whatever, but they was more than that in high school
Right.
and a
Right.
little bit. So he even though it was back in high school, her justification, like, he ain't messed around since, we was, in our early 20s, 21, 22, and we 35 now, and da 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 da. But still, you got that stigma. You still got that chemistry, that history. You still got that, he knows what you like. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like, how can you befriend a motherfucker like that? Like, I just don't agree with that shit. But some women do that whack shit. Some niggas do the shit too. Some niggas be doing
Oh yeah. Oh man,
that
they
shit.
were sister
Like,
cousin the shit out of a
they
situation.
supposed to be friends with her, bro. And you all, oh yeah, that's just my homegirl. Yeah. Come on, man. You was slapping them buns about 6 summers ago, man. What the hell you talking about?
Exactly. Exactly. So you can't at that point you can't use that title, bro or sis. So none of that shit can be used once sex is involved. That title should be done with. Just be real. Dog,
Oh shit.
I got somebody from my past that we just somehow after we had our fun, we was able to remain cool. If it's gonna be a problem for you for me to still be cool with them, I fuck it. I won't talk to them. Not like that. Not to that capacity. I mean, I don't feel right about just dropping them,
Right.
but I will just talk to them every once in a blue moon. Are you gonna be okay with that? Leave that option open instead of doing all of this fuckery with the titles and all of that. Like you can't just. First of all, women are not dumb, in my opinion. Women are not dumb. I just feel like they could act a little slow when it comes down to acting off emotions. I say that. But women are not dumb when it
Yeah.
comes down to perception and peeping things early and all of that. Like it's a lot of shit my wife then called early before I saw it. And when I saw it, I said, damn, this is what she was talking about. All right. But I'm one of them. Yeah. I'm one of them see it for yourself type of people. You can't come to me and say, oh, don't fuck with such and such no more. That nigga be stealing. I hear what you're saying, but the motherfucker ain't stole from me. So until that happens, I'ma fuck with him. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I just
I'm gonna deal with them cautiously because you
yeah.
warned me. But I'm gonna be looking for it now. But I'm
Right.
still rock with him until action. Until then,
Exactly.
I can't really say, what you're saying is valid until I see that proof. I feel
Exactly. And that's the type of person that I am, dog. I mean, I've been like that for a while. Sometimes it came back to bite me in the ass. Sometimes it didn't. However, I still feel like you need to, fellas and ladies, need to put that shit out there in these relationships they be having to avoid further confusion. Because just because he cool right now don't mean he not gonna be cool later on. Yeah, he may have beat your buns 10 years ago, but goddamn it, I bet you he might still think about that shit. And the moment you feel like you cool, the moment you feel comfortable with going back to this dude to talk to him, let's say we having an issue, and you think you got a friend to confide into, he didn't already beat them buns. Don't think for 1 second he not gonna try to get in there again. Goddamn it.
Yeah, especially. I know you gonna remember what the way he was beating them buns. So yeah, you can find it. It's emotional connection.
Exactly.
It ain't, but yeah, it is. Because if it ain't, then you would just be able to like, all right, nigga, we was cool, we had fun, and you out of here. I can't befriend you.
Exactly.
It's the emotional connection.
Yeah, I totally agree, man.
Oh
So
shit, you froze up.
I froze up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever we had in the past, that's gonna be the past. It's hello, sir, hello, ma'am, hello, this, however you want
Yeah.
to address it, and we're gonna keep it moving. And
Yeah.
even after I see you or run into you, don't think it's the green light to run into my inbox and be like, "Oh, hey, it was nice running into you." Like motherfuckers do that catty shit too. Like, "Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
saw." Or yeah, it was nice seeing you. You looked good and being all slick at the mouth in the inbox. No, they don't give you the green light to do that. It was good seeing you. Hello, hi, all right, whatever. Or even the head nod, like, oh shit, well,
Yeah. Right. I mean, and that's another thing too, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with speaking. Like
no,
we humans, we got a past. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. We had our fun. You still cool peoples, but you cool from a distance. All right, let's keep it moving. Go back to
fact,
what the fuck we. You know what I'm saying? But
facts.
yeah, dog.
If it's
Hi,
anything,
what's
if it's
huh?
anything, if it's anything like, and it would have to be like a nifty bag, depending on what the benefit is, as far as like business is concerned. Like even for us to converse back, whatever. Like you could have a business, or I may need something from you business wise that could benefit me. That would be the only way. But other than that, I can possibly find other ways anyway. But still, I mean, if you good and your services is needed, maybe. But other than that, I don't see the bro and sis connection after the fucky
Yeah,
fucky.
right. I feel you on that. Shit, we can get into the next one, dog. So, what's your thoughts on healing dating after a long-term relationship? We kind of touched on this before, but
Yeah,
like, but because somebody, we threw out there, or actually you threw out there what we should speak on. That was one of the topics that came up. So we're gonna go ahead and do that anyway. Shout out to Roslyn. Um,
Yeah,
what's your thoughts though on healing after a long term relationship and then going into dating again?
yeah, we did tap on this a bit. So that means it, I can cut it. But definitely for me, when I had my situation, it wasn't even really long term, long term. It was like 4 years. And but even though then, that was enough time to, lose yourself, go through so much bullshit that you gotta regroup. You gotta definitely take time for yourself. If you've been in a relationship 5+ years, 6, 7, 10, all that shit, you gotta take time for yourself because you change. You
Yeah,
change person. You a whole different person. You may still feel like you yourself, but there's things that you altered for to ideally fit for that person at the time. So you
baby.
got to go out and date yourself again. You gotta, find out what where the dating scene was trash. I was like, man, fuck all this shit, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just pray and be ready for this wife I'm ready for that I got. So that's all. I mean, it's easy, it's simple. You got to go through the down moments. You got to go through those dark times, those emotions of, oh, I wasted all my time to say fuck it. And once you deal with all, then once you deal all with that, and heal, oh, you Gucci.
Yeah. My take on it is that it's pretty simple, man. Like, definitely just take time to yourself. You know what? The reason why I feel like you do need to take time to yourself, you do need to get out of the person that you was when you was with that person, because at that point you have a different type of identity.
Yep.
You got the you when you by yourself, and then the you when you with somebody. It's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it is good to like sit back, reflect, take time to yourself, and get out of the habits that you had when you were with somebody, and just really just be selfish, and that's it. Be
Yeah.
selfish.
Yep.
That's it. That's the
That's the
best
best
advice
way
I can
to.
give.
You actually put you hit it on the head, bro. You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah,
Like, selfish. That's at that time because you got to heal. That's that healing process I was talking about.
yeah,
You go through those dark, angry moments. Mad as fuck. Went through this bullshit for 10 years, 15 years. Uh, but yeah, man, I understand. But yeah, that's basically how I see it. Best way fit.
that's what's up. Hell yeah, this was cool,
Hell yeah, real good.
man.
The question you asked me, man, I've never thought of that, but that's some dope shit though.
In the beginning, the oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, it's real though, bro. Like, I just never understood how people can do that. To I get it. Arguments happen depending on what was done. I get how shit can get taken to another level. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
up, fellas?
What up?
oh, got somebody tapping in.
What's going on?
What's good?
Nothing.
Well,
We were just about to wrap it up.
welcome
Oh, dang.
to the vibing,
Yeah,
but we can spare some time.
yeah. What's going on? We was talking about the first time. Well, the first it was just to bring a pop up topic. How do you feel about like if you all get into an argument, how do you feel about saying the wrong thing in the midst of the argument? Like talking like it's over when it ain't over.
I feel like that's childish. Um, that's some shit we did when we was like in our teens and our early 20s, mid 20s. But now that we in our 30s pushing, you know, knocking at 40, that's childish. Like, I mean, everybody getting their feelings, that's cool. But for you to talk like that when that ain't what it is, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that leaves the door open for that opportunity to happen. Because you already talking reckless. So is that really how you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we were saying.
Say that, you could put, like I was saying earlier, you know, you never know what the mental space that person is in for you to make those comments. So
Right.
you make those comments, you could trigger off like, oh, well, word, all right, well, fuck it then. I'm about to go do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch what you say when you be saying shit to people. Like,
Yeah. And then like I mean, I believe in power of the tongue, so that's speaking something into the universe.
Yeah.
And you already at that point you self-sabotage.
Yep.
power
And
dangerous.
what's your take on the sis bro shit? If y'all didn't already, if somebody done already messed around, what's your take on that?
Yeah, that's a no-go. Like, don't be calling that chick sis when y'all done smashed or vice versa. Like, that ain't cool. Cause you know what it is, and if you ain't explained the situation to whoever you with, like, and then you just walking around thinking shit sweet, that ain't cool. Cause I mean, again, I believe everything. Like, so you smashed this motherfucker. You got me over here shaking hands with this nigga. Like, that shit weak as hell.
Yeah.
Just be real, upfront,
Man,
and let whoever you with know who is who. And it's crazy because I mean, I've always been the type of female that my crew be a whole bunch of dudes. Like I never really hung with females until, you know, I got older after high school. But so I mean, I can understand that whole bro sis dynamic. But when I call a nigga bro, that's like really my bro.
Right.
That ain't no, oh yeah, I used to fuck with that nigga like low key. Nah,
Yeah.
that's my bro. Like, I respect the fuck out of you if I call you bro. I don't call everybody bro.
Exactly. Exactly. That's
yeah,
You might be bruh, but you ain't bro.
right.
That's the difference.
Right. Uh.
sir, ma'am.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. What was the other one we had?
Little nigga.
What else was it? We was just what was that other topic we was talking about? Cuz.
Oh, after healing and dating,
Oh yeah, yeah. After
after a
Man,
long
that's
witness that process to you.
that process is critical. It's crucial, especially for the next step in the next chapter in your life. Like you gotta de-cleanse from that situation.
Yep.
You gotta like that healing process is a must. Like you must date yourself. You must learn who you are again. Because I'm sure within the midst of however long you was with that person, it was some turmoil and bullshit that went down, and you was lost in the sauce, and you don't know who the hell you are. So at the end of the day, whatever works for you. I know after my situation, I had to go to therapy, and I mean that's cool. And you know, off and on, she got me together though, you know, and I learned, you know,
We definitely appreciate
problem, man. I've been wanting to join for a minute, but you know, my work schedule been crazy. Nah, I'm free, so
that for
you
sure.
able to cop on 2 times. We
I can
appreciate you,
holler at
Daddy
y'all.
Love. I appreciate you hopping on and
Yeah.
blessing
Yeah.
our
Hey,
page and
this for
blessing our
sure.
No
podcast
problem,
with your
boy.
thoughts.
Y'all know it's all love. I
For
holler at
sure.
y'all.
All right now. Peace. All right.
All righty then. Well, that's it, ladies and gents. Riding and vibing. It's your boy L to the Izzo.